Hello guys, it is Shivam here. Welcome to the brand new video where we are going to make the grocery app from the scratch. So do not forget to hit that like and subscribe button so you won't miss out on any of the upcoming videos we upload on this channel. Now let's get started. So now let's move and we'll develop this grocery app from the scratch. So first I'm going to make the landing page for our grocery app. So we'll move to the leaf folder and we'll create a new file, or you can say we can create a new folder name pages, and inside the pages folder I will create a new file name which will be landing.dart. Now in this dart file first I will import the package by using material.dart and will write a stateful widget name landing. Now on this landing page I'm going to write a scaffold. Now body container child column children. Now I need to first show the image in the landing page, but before that here you can see that there is a debug so check banner. Now you can remove this debug so check banner by simply moving to the main.dart file. You can simply write debug so check mode banner to false, and by simply passing it false you can simply remove this banner from the top right position as you can see here. Now in the landing.dart page I need to simply pass an image that I have saved in the images folder. So here is this image that I am going to use in my landing page. But one more thing I want to suggest you, that if you are using the image, then please go to the perspec.ml file first and please call that folder name so that you can get all the images from that respective folder. So my folder name is images, so I am passing images folder name where I have stored that image. Now I'll simply get this image. Now I'll move to the landing.dart page again and we'll write image.asset. Now we'll pass images, which is our folder name, and a image file name. Now make sure that when you are passing a file name, it should be exact what is here you have saved in the images folder or any other folder. So our image file name is landing page, so I will simply write landing page.png. Yeah, now I need to call this landing.dart page in my main.dart so that I can show you what all code I am writing there. So I will simply call this landing page. Now here you can see the image. Now you can simply pass a space from the top by simply using a padding. You can pass padding edge insert dot only from the top. You can simply pass maybe 40.0 or up to you can pass 70.0. Now if you also want to provide the padding from left and right, you can also do that by simply passing the padding from left and right. Yeah, so here you can see the image, but yeah, here it's look good, but I think so rather than passing from right we can just pass from the left. Yeah, so here it is. Now we can simply pass a background color white so that it can simply match this image color. So I will pass background color and will pass colors.white. Yeah, now I need to pass a text name order your favorite fruits over here. So I will simply pass a text again. Now I will write order your favorites favorites fruits. Yeah, so here you can see the text. Now we can simply pass a style by using a text style. Now text style colors dot black, font size up to maybe 30.0, and font weight dot bold. The main goal why I'm creating this grocery app is because I want that the viewer who are learning the code for the first time, they can simply follow along with me and can code with me and can get to know each widgets that I'm going to use in this Flutter app. But so that's why I'm not going to use any extra state management to make this project complex. So I'm using a very simple state management which is known as by using widgets and the classes. Let's move, and I need to move this text over here, so I will simply pass a slash n, which will help me to change the line, something like this. Now I want to move this text to the left side, so I will simply pass cross axis alignment dot start. Yeah, so if you want, you can also increase the font size maybe up to 34. Yeah, now I need to also pass one text just below this text, which will be eat fresh fruits and try to be healthy. Yeah, so we'll paste it over here and we'll write eat fresh fruits and try to be healthy. Yeah, now we can decrease the font size up to 20.0. I can also change the font color maybe up to 38, or we can do font weight dot w 500. Yeah, something like this. So we can decrease the font size up to 18. Yeah, now we can, I'm setting the color according to like what it really look good. But if you have any other choice, or if you want to use a color according to your wish, you can simply change the color and can give a different font color and the styling to your Flutter app. Now I can simply pass the size box, and we can pass the height up to 5.0. Yeah, maybe we can pass up to 10. Yeah, now after this we can do one thing, like we can give some more padding from the top, maybe up to 120, or you can pass up to 100. And we can also pass the size box between the image and the text, so that I can give some spacing. So I will write size box height 30.0. Yeah, and we can also pass the spacing over here, something like this. Maybe 10 will be good. Look, yeah. Now, after this, I need to pass a button named next that will simply take me to the home page. Or if you want to add any authentication like Google or email authentication, you can simply move the user to the sign up page. But for now, I will move the user to the home page. So I will simply create a button. So I will first write a container. Now I will pass a child. Now we'll pass a text widget again. Now in this text widget, I'm copying this text widget and will paste it over here, something like this. Now in this text widget, I'm going to pass a text name as I've told you next. Now we can pass decoration, box decoration, and through the box decoration I can simply pass a color to this container. So I'm going to use a random color code. So I will write color 0xFF FFCC 3F. So this is a color code, and it is something like an yellow shade. Now I can simply pass up to W500. Yeah, now we can also decrease the font size up to 20, will be too small, maybe 25. Yeah, now I want to also show the forward arrow. Now, so to show that, I need to simply wrap up with a row widget, and in this row widget I can simply pass an icon, which will be icons dot forward iOS forward, wait a second, arrow, yeah, is backward. So here we are going to use this button. Now we can pass a size box so that I can give some space. Now we can pass a width up to 20.0. Yeah, something like this. Now after this, I need to move this button to the right side. So I will simply wrap up with a row widget, and we can simply pass main axis alignment dot end. And here you can see that by just passing the row, I can simply move the button, or you can say a container, to the right side of the screen. Now after this I need to pass some padding so that it looks good. Now I pass the padding up to 20 from the left. Maybe we can do up to 30, and we can pass the padding from the top, not tab. Now from the bottom will be 10.0. Yeah, we can also pass a padding from the right. Yeah, so here it is. Now we can provide the border radius from the top left and bottom left. So we can simply pass a border radius, which will be border radius dot only from the top left, which will be radius dot circular up to 20, and from the top right, which will be radius dot circular up to 20. Not from the top right, sorry, from the bottom left. So I need to pass the radius from bottom left, and which will be up to 20. So here it is. Maybe we can do up to 10. Yeah, so here you can see the next button. Now if you want, you can manage the padding and the font size. No, 20 is too much. Maybe up to we can do 15. Yeah. Now we can give some space between this text and the container. So I need to simply pass a size box up to height, which will be 40.0. Maybe we can do up to 90.0. Yeah. So here you can see the next text, and our landing page is done. Now let's move, and we'll move to the pages folder again, and we'll create a new file name which will be home.dart, and inside the home.dart we'll first again import the package by using material.dart. Now we'll write a stateful widget name which will be who. Yeah, so here it is. Now we can pass a scaffold. Now in the scaffold we can simply pass a body, container, child, column, children. Yeah, so here it is. Now in this home page, first I need to create a row. So I will create a row. Children will again write a text widget. Now I will simply pass an text name, hey Alex, and Alex is an username. So we can simply change the username by adding authentication in this grocery app. Now we can pass a style, text style. Now we can pass a color, which will be colors dot black. Now font size 20.0 and font weight dot bold. Now one more thing I want to tell you that, so this is a grocery app, but if you want to make a e-commerce app, or you can say a food delivery app or anything, so one thing I want to say you that this is a grocery app, but if you want to make a food delivery app or e-commerce app, you can simply follow the series, because I have made this two app series and other apps like barber app, chat app, news app, wallpaper app. So almost I think so we have covered 9 to 10 apps on this channel. So every app we have made from the scratch, and until we have added a complete backend to that app. So you can follow that series, because by following that series you can get to know lots of things regarding the Flutter and Firebase. And we have also implemented some of the API and payment gateways. So in short, I want to show you that you can, if you are in the beginner level of an Flutter, by following that 9 to 10 projects, I can assure you that you can get to know lots of things regarding the Flutter. Now let's move with our app. So here I have wrote a username, but let's call the home.dart file so that I can simply show you what all code I'm writing the home.dart page. So here it is, a home page. Now here you can see the hey Alex text, but we need to pass and padding again. So I will simply move to the container. We can pass a padding edge inset dot only from the top 40.0, from the left 20.0. Now you can also increase the font size. So we can simply increase the font size up to 24. Now we can also pass some more padding so that we can simply see this text clearly. Now here it is. Now after this I need to show the user picture over here. So I will simply copy the random user picture and will paste it in images folder. So give me a few seconds. So I have pasted a random boy image in the images folder. So now I'll show this image by again using image.asset and we'll call images. Now we'll call this boy.jpg. Yeah. So here you can see the image, but we need to pass an height and width to the image. So I will simply pass the height up to 40, width 40 and fit box fit dot cover. Yeah, so here you can see the image, but you can also increase the size of an image so that you can see it clearly. Yeah, now there should be a maximum space between this text and the image. So I will simply pass main axis alignment dot space between to give a maximum space between these two widgets. Now I can simply pass a padding from the right, which will be 20.0. Now I need to move this text over here because it goes to the center of this row widget. So I will simply do one thing. I can simply pass cross axis alignment dot start. Yeah, so here it is. Now I want to provide the border radius to this image. So I will simply wrap up with a widget, right clip react border radius dot circular. Maybe we can pass 10. Yeah, so here it is. Now after the hey Alex text and we are showing the username, I need to simply pass a text again, name, find fresh fruits, what you want. So I will simply move to the landing page and in place of writing the text widget again, I will copy and will paste it over here. Yeah, not over here. We can wrap up with a column widget so that we can align with the text above. We'll paste it over here. We can remove this text. Yeah, so here it is. Now we can simply change the line so that, yeah, now we can move this text to the left side. So we can need to pass a cross axis alignment dot start. Now we can simply pass a space. So we need to pass a size box height maybe 20.0. Yeah, yeah, it is covering some space. So here it is. Now to make it more attractive, I'm thinking to add a wave emoji over here. Basically this emoji we are going to use over here. Now I will simply wrap up with a row widget again and we can simply pass an image asset. Now in the image asset I'm going to pass images. Now in the images folder I need to call wave.png, something like this. Yeah, so we need to again pass a height and width. So we'll pass a height 30, width 30 and fit box fit dot cover. Yeah, so here you can see the wave emoji. Now we can simply pass a size box with up to 5.0. Maybe we can do up to 10. Yeah, so here it is. We can decrease the height. Yeah, so now it's look good. Now let's move and we'll simply make one search bar over here. So for an example, if I am looking for a respective grocery or a fruit item, I can simply search a grocery name or you can say a simply fruit name and we can simply get that fruit in just a few seconds. So to show that I need to first write a container, yeah. Now we can pass a width media query dot of context dot size dot width. Now if you are following my channel, like if you have followed my 2-3 app series, then you already know the use of media query. But if you are new to this channel, then I'm telling it again that media query is something that makes your app highly responsive. Now if you pass a fixed width over here, then according to the different phone screen sizes, then this container width may vary and it will not be a responsive app and you can simply face an overflow pixel error. So you can find that many of the apps use a media query or spacer to make their app highly responsive. Now, I've used this media query and I've told the width that to use a maximum width of the screen, and through this, if there will be a different phone screen sizes, then it will fix the width of the container according to the width of the screen. So I hope that you have get to know why I've used a media query over here. But if you have any questions regarding the Flutter or any widgets that we are going to use on this series, you can directly comment me on the comment box. But if you will directly DM me on my Instagram ID, I can give you a quick reply. Now let's move and we can simply pass a decoration, box decoration. Now in the box decoration, I need to pass and color, and we can simply pass a customized color code. Now we pass a color which will be 0xFF F5 F5 F5. Yeah. So this is something like gray shade. Now we can pass a child. Now in the child we need to pass a text field, because as I have told you that there will be a search bar, so I need to pass a text field. Now in this text field, as you can see that there is a line. Now I need to remove this line, so I will simply pass a decoration. Now we can pass input decoration border input border dot none, and it will simply remove this line from this text field. Now in this text field I need to show the hint text, so I will simply pass an hint text over here. So I will write hint text, yeah, and we'll again use our text, not a text widget, sorry. And we can pass a search grocery. Yeah, so here you can see the hint text. Now we can simply pass a padding to this text field, or you can say a container. So we'll write edge insert dot only from the left 20.0. Now we can also provide the height from the top, so I will pass the height up to 20.0, something like this. Now here you can see the text. Now I want to show the search icon. We can show a search icon over here, so we can pass a suffix icon, I think so. We can write suffix icon, which is icons dot search, sorry, search of outline, not of, we need to pass a search outline. So here you can see a search icon. Now you can provide the border radius. So we will do one thing. Here in the box decoration, we'll pass a border radius dot circular up to 10. So here you can see the text field. Now if you want, you can give some more padding from the top. Maybe we can do up to 5, and from the bottom up to 5. So here you can see the search bar, and we can simply write a text over here, and we can simply search a respective grocery that we are looking for. Yeah, so here it is. Now if you want, I think so the height between the text and the text field is okay, but if you want, you can increase the height maybe up to 30, and we can do one thing, height up to, yeah. So here it is. Now after that, I need to show a top selling groceries over here. So I will first write a text name top selling and see all, and through the list view we are going to show the top selling products. So I will do one thing. I will first write a row. Now children. Now in this children, I need to pass a text widget. So I will copy this text widget, like this text widget, and will paste it over here, and will simply change the text to like top selling. So I will simply write top selling. Selling, yeah, not triple L, double L, yeah, top selling. Now we can pass a size box up to height 20.0. We can decrease the font size up to 20, and we can show the see all text over here. So I will copy this text widget again, will paste it over here, and we can write see all. Now we can provide the maximum space. So we'll write main axis alignment dot space between, and we can change the text color to 54. Yeah, so here it is. We can write see all. We can decrease the font size. So now we can pass a list view, and in the list view we are going to show the top selling groceries. So I will write list view. Now we need to pass a children and a scroll direction, which will be axis dot horizontal. Yeah, now in this children I'm going to first write a container. Now I'm going to show the orange over here with a charges of that orange and a plus button just right side of this container. Now to do that, let me save some images. So first will be orange and I think so an apple image. So let me paste that image in the images folder. So I have added a orange and apple image in the images folder. As soon as I hot restart the app, here you can see that one widgets overlap over the another. This is because we have used a list view over here and we are getting an error like there is a render box error. So when you find a render box error, just do one thing, just wrap up with a container with your list view widget if you have used or grid view, and just pass and height up to 200 or anything according to your choice. So you can see that by just passing the height 200, now here it's look good. Now we can pass a container in this list view widget. Now in the list view, first I'm going to show the top selling items. So first I'm going to show the orange. So I will simply pass a decoration, box decoration. Now in this box decoration, I need to pass an color. So I will paste some random color code. So basically we are going to use this color. Basically this is a yellow shade. Now on the container I need to first pass an column, and inside the column first I will pass a image, then just below the image there will be a name orange and the price of each orange. So I will simply pass a column. So I will write child column, now children. Now in the children I need to pass a text widget. So I'll copy this text widget and will paste it over here, and we'll simply change the text to orange. Yeah, so here you can see the container, but we need to do lots of thing in this container now. So I will simply pass a size box height so that I can provide the height from the top, which will be 20.0. Yeah, now I need to pass a padding and also a image. So I simply copy one text and will paste it over here because I need to show the price of each orange. So I will use a dollar sign 2.99. Yeah, and cross axis to move this text to the left side. So I will write cross axis alignment dot start. Yeah, now W 500, black color will be something light, not that too much dark, and we can do bold. I think so bold will look good. Yeah, so here you can see the price for each. Yeah, if you want you can also increase the color shade up to 54 and the text size up to 80. Yeah, now after this name and the price, I want to show the orange image. So I will get the image that I have saved in the asset folder, I mean images folder, and will simply pass an folder name which is images, and will simply pass orange.png, and we can pass the height up to 50 with 50 and fit boxfit.cover. Yeah, so I think so we need to increase the image size so that I can simply see the orange image clearly. So here you can see the orange image. If you want you can increase the height width according to your need. Yeah, and we can increase the up to maybe 250. Yeah, so here it is. Now after this I need to show the add button over here. So to show the add button I will simply do one thing. I need to use a row widget so that I can move this add button over here in the right side of the container. You can see a bottom right side. Now I need to pass a row. Now I'll pass a children. Now I need to create an container again. So I will simply write an container. Now in this container I need to show the add icon. So I will show icons dot add. Now we need to pass the same color that I have passed in the container. So I'll copy this color and will paste it over here. We'll try if this color will look good, then we'll use it. Otherwise we'll use orange color, and we can pass decoration, box decoration, and we need to pass a different color to this container. So I will simply move and will pass a customized color code, which will be color 0xFFFFEAB5. Yeah, so this is the color. I think so I can't see the plus icon clearly, so I can do one thing. We can simply pass a color dot orange, colors dot orange. Yeah, so this is a plus icon. I can simply increase the size up to 30.0. Yeah, and we can move this container to the bottom right by just using main axis alignment dot end. Yeah, why it didn't move? So basically row widget will not work over here because we have used a column widget and we don't have a fixed width. So that's why I can't use a row and can move this container to the end. So I will simply do one thing. I will remove the row from here because we don't need a row widget, and in place of row I will do one thing. I can simply pass an margin. So we'll pass edge insert dot only, and we need to pass the margin from the left position. I will simply pass an margin which will be up to 120.0, something like this. And here we have moved this container to the bottom right position. Now I need to simply increase this container size. So I will do one thing, like I will pass a padding, and the padding will be edge inset dot from the all will pass up to 10. Yeah, and we can increase the container size up to 280. Yeah, so now it's look good. Now we can pass and padding so that we can see this text and the image clearly. So I will simply pass and padding, will pass padding edge inset dot from the top. So I need to pass dot only from the top, which will be 40.0. 40 will be too much. We can pass 10, or from the left position, which will be 20.0, something like this. Yeah, so here it is overflow pixel error. So we can increase like up to 265. Yeah, so here you can see the orange image. Now we need to pass a border radius to this container. So I will simply move and will pass border radius dot circular up to, something like this. And we need to also pass the border radius over here. So I will do one thing, like I will pass border radius dot only from the bottom right. It will be radius dot circular 30. Yeah, and it will be from the top left, which will be radius dot circular up to 20. Yeah, so here it's look good, and we can simply see our add button clearly, and it's also look very unique. And if you want, you can pass some more padding, but it's up to your choice if you want to pass more padding, or if you want to leave as it is. So I'm trying to pass some more padding to make it more attractive. Yeah, So here it is, and here you can see a plus icon, the orange image, the orange, and the price of an orange. Now, after this, I will copy one more container and will paste it over here so that I can show the apple image and the price. So I will simply pass a size box with up to 20.0. Yeah, something like this. So here you can see that as we have provided a margin to this whole container, that's why this container got a margin from the right position. But I want that it should completely show this container over here, then it's move to the next container. Yeah, so now let's pass the padding. So we'll pass padding dot only from left, which will be 20.0, not from the left, it is from the right, sorry. Yeah, we can do same for the text field. I think so, to pass and margin the right 20.0, same for C all dot only from the right, you can pass 20.0. Yeah, now we can simply change the text to orange, sorry, apple. So I will simply pass an apple over here, so I will write apple, apple, $1.99 each, and we can change the image, which is apple.png. Here you can see the apple image and it's look really good, but I need to change this color of the container. So I'm going to use a different customized color code, which will be simply FFE3E5. So this color we are going to use, and we'll pass this same color, not a same color, but a color with a different shade. So we can pass up to like over here. Yeah, FF 1 2 3 4 F. Yeah, and we can pass pink. Yeah, so here now we can see the orange and apple. Now, after showing the top selling products, or you can say a groceries, now I want to move and will show a nearby shops. So I will simply press, so I will simply write near you. So I will copy this text widget again and will paste it outside the list view. We need to pass across, so I will simply pass cross axis alignment dot start. Yeah, and we can simply pass a text like near you. We can pass a size box from the top, we can pass the height up to 20.0, and we can simply pass a like how much shops are near me in a specific radius of 5 kilometer for an example. Then we need to show that there will be a 28 plus shops, so I will write 28 plus shops. Now I can simply increase the font size up to 24, and 28 plus shops are near my radius of 5 kilometer. Now after this I need to show the top shops over here. So I will first show the shop image, the shop name, the opening time, the ratings, and the distance. So I have saved two images. First is for the grocery shop 1 and grocery shop 2. Now I want to show this image. So first will be a image of an first grocery store. So I will use a row, will pass an image, asset, images. Now in the images I need to pass a first grocery shop image. So I will write grocery 1.png. sorry, it is jpg. So here you can see that by just passing a single mistake in the image folder name, you can simply get an error. So make sure when you are writing the image file name, it should be exact what you have saved in the images folder. Now we need to pass an height and width. So I will simply pass the height up to 50, width 50, and fit box fit dot cover. Yeah, so here you can see the image, but it is really small. I need to just increase the height and width. So we'll provide up to 90, and we can pass the size box height up to 10.0. Yeah, now we need to pass a border radius to this image. So we need to wrap up with a clip react widget, and we need to pass a border radius, which will be border radius dot circular up to 10. So here you can see the image. Now after the image, I need to show the shop name. So I will simply copy this text widget again, and will use a column widget. Now in this column widget, I'll pass children, will paste a text widget, and will simply write a shop name. So I will simply write a shop name, which will be food 365 value. So this is a random shop name. So I will do one thing. I can pass cross axis alignment dot start to move this text here. Now we need to also change the font size up to 20, size box width up to 10.0. Maybe we can do up to 20. Yeah, so here you can see the shop name, shop image. Now I want to show the opening time, so I'll copy this text widget again, and we'll paste it over here, and we'll simply change the time up to 09 to 10. Yeah, so here is the shop time. Again, cross axis alignment dot start. Now I want to show the rating and the distance between me and that shop. So I will simply use a row widget again, and we can pass a children. Now in this children, I need to first show the icon, which will be icons dot star, and the color will be completely black. So we'll pass colors dot black. Yeah, so here you can see the star icon, and we need to again copy this text widget. We'll paste it over here. We'll change the rating up to 4.9. Yeah, up to 18. Yeah, and we can do like this. We can pass an bar, not a bar, something like this, and we can pass an icon, icons dot location on, location on. Yeah, and the distance. So I'll copy this text widget again, we'll paste it over here, and we'll simply pass a distance up to 1.5 km. So here it is. Now if you want, you can decrease the font size, so like 16, and rating also up to 60. Yeah, and we can provide a size box so that I can see this text clearly. So I'll simply copy this size box, not copy, I will write a size box. We'll pass the size box up to height 5.0. Yeah, so here you can see the food value, and we can do same for here, or up to 3. Yeah, so here you can see the first shop name. Now I'll copy this, and we'll show our second shop name. So if you are adding a backend to this app, so this will be shown through a list view, and if you are copying the data from the Firestore database, then you need to use a stream builder. So if you have followed my old series, then you already know the use of stream builder. So if you want me to add the complete backend to this grocery app, please let me know in the comment box. I will definitely add the backend to this app. Now we'll pass a size box height 20 point. Now here you can see the bottom overflow pixel error. So you can simply do one thing. You can wrap up with a single child scroll view. Yeah, now you can simply scroll this screen and can see the text below. Now we can provide the space from the bottom so that I can see the shops that are in the bottom of the screen. Now we can simply change the image up to grocery 2 and we'll simply change the text like life super shop. Super shop. Yeah, we can pass veg life super shop. Yeah, and here it is, and here you can see the second shop. So we have made a complete front end of our like grocery app. So this is not a complete front end, this is just a home page. So we have made the complete home page for our grocery app where you can see the name, the search bar, our top selling items, shops that are near you. So now let's move. For an example, if the user will click to this plus button, I will move the user to a detail page from where they can see the detail about this food item, or you can say a grocery item, uh, price. They can select a quantity and they can add to a cart. So let's move to the pages folder again and we'll create a new file which will be detailpage.dart. Now we need to first again import the package by using material.dart stateful widget, which will be a detail page. Detail page. Yeah. Now we need to again pass a scaffold body container child column. Body container child column children. Yeah. Now after this, what I'm going to do that. So for an example, if the user click to this orange fruit, then I need to show the orange image over here. So first I will create a background for the orange image to be shown. So I need to use a stack widget because there will be a container and we will need to overlap a container over a image. Sorry, image will be overlap a container. So don't get confused, I will show you how I'll do that. So I will simply do one thing. I need to pass a stack widget over here. So I will pass a stack. Now I will pass children. Now we'll pass a container. Now in the container I'll pass a width, which will be media query dot of context dot size dot width. Now, after this, I need to pass a decoration, which will be a box decoration. Now, color, in the color, we are going to use this color. So, I'll move to the home page again and we'll find where that color is. So, here it is, this color we are going to use. We'll paste it over here. Now, after this, I need to pass a child and text, and we'll do like this. I will show you what all code I'm writing the detail page. So we'll call a detail page. So here you can see the container, but I need to increase the height. So we'll pass media query dot of context dot size dot height divided by 3. So here you can see the height of a container, but it is too much. Maybe you can do 4. Now I need to provide the border radius to the container, so which will be from the bottom left and bottom right. So I will simply pass a border radius, which will be border radius dot only from the bottom left, which will be radius dot circular up to 30, and from the bottom right, which will be radius dot circular up to 30. So here it is. Now we can also increase the circular radius up to 40. Now I need to also show the back arrow. So for an example, if I move to the detail page and I want to go to the home page, so I need to add a back arrow over here so that I can move to the home page again. So I will do one thing, like I will simply pass an icon, not a text. Will pass icon, which will be icons dot back arrow, back arrow, arrow, back new iOS outline. Yeah, so it is in a center because we have passed a container. Now I need to pass an column and cross axis alignment dot start. So here you can see the, you can't see the because it is completely hide behind the screen. So I will do one thing, like we need to pass and padding. So we'll pass padding edge insert dot only. From the top we can pass the padding up to 50.0, from the left which will be 20.0. So here you can now see the back arrow, and I will simply wrap up with a gesture detector, and in the on sorry gesture detector, and in the on tap method I will pop out this page. So I will simply pass navigator dot pop context. Yeah, so here it is. So now I need to show the orange image, so that's why I've used a stack widget. So I'll simply pass image dot asset images, which will be orange dot png. Yeah, so here you can see the orange image, and you can simply set the height and the width. So I'll simply set the height 200, width 200, fit box fit dot cover. Yeah, so here it is. Now we can simply center this. So I will wrap up with a center, and we can pass an padding. So we'll pass a padding as insert dot only from the top, which will be 50.0. Yeah, and we can pass like up to 3 and 3. So here you can see the orange image with a background. So this was a thing that we are going to plan and what we have used. But if you want to give some more styling, you can simply pass a material widget to this image to make it like in more highlighted form. So you can simply do one thing, like you can wrap up with a material widget. I think so, not here, we need to wrap up over here. So we'll pass material, and we can pass an elevation up to 3.0. Yeah, now after this image I need to show the food name. So I will come out from the stack widget, and we'll move to the column widget, and we'll copy the text widget. So we'll move to the home widget again, we'll copy this text widget, we'll move to the detail page, and we'll paste it over here, and we'll simply pass orange medium. We need to also pass cross axis alignment dot start, and we can increase the font size up to 26. We can do one more thing, we can wrap up with a column widget, and we can pass a padding, so that we don't need to pass to the a padding to the each widget that will write over here, and it will save a lots of time. So we'll write orange medium, each size will be up to, so we'll pass each, and the size may vary from 500 gram to 700 gram. So this is a each size, and we can change like up to 20, and we can pass cross axis alignment dot start, and the size box, I don't think so we need a size box, we can simply increase this size up to 28. Yeah, now after this I need to give some description about this food item. So I will simply copy this text widget again, will paste it over here, and let me paste some of the description because I don't know what to write about an orange. I only know that this orange contain a vitamin C, but I don't know what I need to really write 4 to 5 lines about orange. So let me copy it from the Chrome, yeah, Google Chrome. So this is a short description that I pasted from internet. So here what I found these details. Now after this, I need to also pass an delivery time. Now to show the delivery time, I will do one thing, like I will simply pass an row children, container, child, icon, icons dot alarm, icons dot alarm. Yeah, and we need to also pass a color, so we'll write decoration, box decoration. Now we need to pass an color, so I need to copy this color that we have passed in the search bar and we'll paste it over here. Yeah, now we need to pass an padding edge insert dot all up to 10. We can also increase the size up to like 30.0 up to 40.0. Yeah, now we need to also pass a border radius to this container, so I will write border radius dot circular 10. So here you can see the a clock that I have made to show the delivery time, and will pass a size box height up to 20.0. Yeah, now after this I need to show a text named delivery time in the row, so I need to write a column widget. So I need to pass an column widget, will pass a column, will copy this text and will, I think so, this text, and will paste it over here. We'll change it to delivery time, so we'll write delivery, I think so, spelling is right, sorry if it's wrong, delivery time. Now we can pass cross to move the text above, cross axis alignment dot start up to 18. We can pass a size box with 20.0. Yeah, so here you can see the delivery time. But before we move forward, I want to show you that if you haven't subscribed the channel till now, then I have small request from you all, because I'm trying my best to make as unique UI as I can, because here you can see that we are making a third screen on this grocery app, and here I'm trying my best to explain you and make each thing clear why I'm adding over here. So please show your all support by hitting that subscribe button, because I want you all to be a part of this channel, because I'm going to bring some more awesome series on this channel. So please don't forget to hit that subscribe button and be a part of our Flutter family. Now let's move forward, and we need to copy this text again and we'll paste it over here, and we can simply pass a delivery time up to 25 to 35 minute. Yeah, so we'll pass minute and the cross axis alignment dot start, and change the black color up to 54 and W 500. Yeah, so here you can see the time. Now after the time, I need to show the price and the quantity. So to show that, I need to again use a row widget, but outside this row. So I have used a row children, and we can use a text widget again. We'll copy this text, we'll paste it over here, and we can use a dollar sign $1.99, and we can simply increase the font size up to 28. We can provide the size box up to height 20.0. Yeah, now after this I need to show the container over here, where we'll show that the user can increase the quantity of that food item. So to do that, I need to just pass a container. We can pass a width, which will be not a width, sorry, we can pass a child, which will be a row, which will be a children. And here first I need to show the icon, so we'll write icon, icons dot, I think so that was remove. Yeah, so here you can see the minus icon, I think so we need to paste it inside the row, not outside the row. Yeah, and we can use main axis alignment dot space between. Yeah, to give a maximum space. Now after this, I need to use a text widget again, and we'll paste it over here to show the quantity of the food item that user has selected. Now we can do like 22 and a icon to add. So we'll pass icons dot add. So here it is, we can pass a size box so that we can give some space 10.0 and size box 10.0 up to 20, maybe 20. Yeah. Now after this, I need to provide a border radius to this container. So we'll write dot decoration, box decoration, border, border dot all. Yeah. Now we can equally pass and padding. So before that, we need to also pass and color, which will be black 45. And now we can pass, like, if you want to, I think so it is good. I pass 26 padding edge insert dot only, from the left 10.0, from the right 10.0. Yeah, and we can do same from the top, but I don't want to provide so much padding, so we'll top and from the bottom. Yeah, and the border radius, so we need to also pass a border radius, which will be border radius dot circular up to 10. Yeah, now after this, a final stage of this screen will be a button to add this product to the cart. So we can use a, not outside a padding, inside a column container with media query dot of context dot size dot width and a child. So we'll pass a child, we'll copy the text widget again, and we'll paste it over here, and we can do like add to cart. Now we can pass a decoration, box decoration. We can pass and color, which will be this color. So I'll copy this color and will paste it over here in the box decoration. We can center this text by using center widget. Yeah, so here you can see the button. Now we can also pass a padding edge insert dot only, from the top, which will be 3.0, from the bottom, which will be 3.0. We can increase up to 5 and 5, or let's increase more up to 8. Yeah, now let's also provide the height from the top. So we'll use a size box height up to 20 will be, I think so, okay. Yeah, and the border radius to this container. So we'll write border radius dot circular up to 20. Maybe we can do up to 10. We can also increase like 12 and 12. Yeah, so here it's look good, and the detail page is done, and here you can see the image, the name of that food item, the description, the weight of this food item that have been shown here, the delivery time, the price, the quantity, and add to cart button. Now let's move to the landing page again, and here it is our landing page, and you can simply wrap up with a gesture detector, and in the on tab you can pass a navigator dot push material page route context, and in the context I need to push the user to the home page, and we'll copy this same navigator function and we'll paste it in our add button that we have added. So we'll wrap up with a gesture detector on tab, and in the on tab we are going to paste the same method, but we are going to now push the user to the detail page. So let's hot restart it again and let's see what we have developed till now. So when I'll tap to this next button, we'll move to the home page, and here you can see the our home page. And when I'll tap to this add icon, here you can see that we have moved to the detail page. So it is looking very attractive and completely user friendly. And one more main thing, that our app is highly responsive, because most of the situations we have used media query, and it is also working brilliantly. And this, we have made a complete front end for the grocery app. And if you want to get a complete code, you can find a code in the description box. Also, do not forget to hit that subscribe button, because I'm going to bring some more awesome series to this channel, and we may add a backend to this grocery app too. I'm planning to add a backend to this grocery app. So let me know in the comment box if you want me to add a backend to this grocery app. Until then, keep coding, keep having fun. I will see you next time. Thanks for watching.